Hello, hello. I cannot quite believe that I am here doing this video, but here we are. This is probably the number one question I get asked. I am not an influencer. I'm going to start off by saying that at all. So many people ask me how I get the waves in my hair. So many of my clients have asked me for a tutorial that I just thought, okay, you know what? I'm going to film it. I'm going to show you exactly how I do this. It's not rocket science, it's not hard, but this is how it works. So first thing that you're going to do is you're going to take half your hair and put it up in a clip. So my hair is just dried. I actually have no product in it at all. My hair is very, very fine and it's pretty thin. I don't find I need a lot of product to hold curl, but I do put in hairspray afterwards and I'll show you that product. I guess I do have a heat protectant in my hair. Okay, so you take a small chunk of your hair. I can usually work this out to like about one, I think there's like one just before my ear and then I think 3 after. But again, if you have thicker hair, it's going to be different. So the trick is to get your curl in and don't take it all the way down. You want to leave that a little bit out. And then as soon as it's set, you're just going to kind of wrap it up. And you always want to leave the bottom out. And then when you're done, you just kind of pull through and it creates this beachy wave. So you just kind of just, there's that one. Let's go on to the next piece. I'm always curling away from my face. So again, it's going in. This one's a little thicker. And then you let it out and take it down a little bit further down the shaft. Let that piece curl, always leaving the bit out on the end. And once that's set, you literally just pull down. So the pull down thing is important. That's what's going to elongate it and not make it look like a ringlet. But if you don't do this where you curl the top bit and then take it out, what happens is that you get the ringlets and they're only curled at the bottom. So if you want the waves from the top, this is the way to do it without drying out your hair and ruining it. Okay, so let's go to this side. Again, I'm gonna go away from my face. So in, twist, just let it sit for a couple seconds, take it out, and then go down a little bit further, twist, and then pull down. I definitely have one side that curls better than the other. So again, in, twist. When it feels hot, you just let it go and you keep that. Can you see how I kind of keep the curl in it? So I'm still twisting it and then pull down. I think there's one more back here. The back is definitely harder to do. Okay, and I have it all. Fabulous. Then we take this down. All right, now I part my hair in the center. You can part it wherever you like to part it. And then I'm just gonna start here. Same thing. I'm gonna take this first piece, gonna go in with a little curl, out, go down further down the shaft, pull. This is where you have the tendency to pick a piece that's too thick. And if you pick a piece that's too thick, that's where you're going to lose the beachy waves. Oops, this one. And that happens too. Like then it goes, oh, what are you gonna do there? I don't know if that one's gonna work or not. I might have to redo that one. But I won't redo it until after I'm done the rest. Again, you just kind of, oh gosh, I have hair everywhere. Oops, leaving that in too long. So out and then just let it go down the shaft. But you can see how I keep it twisted up there. That's kind of what keeps that curl happening up at the closer to the root, because that's really what you're looking for. If you actually just put your curling iron, like put your curl in and go all the way to the end, it's going to only curl the end because that's where the heat's going to get. So this is how you get the heat set at the top, like closer to the root, so that it creates that kind of wave. And then pull down. And I think I might have, well, there's a couple, but it looks like it might be on the other side. So we're gonna go to this side. It's also hard to do it when you're just looking in your phone. I have a whole new respect for these beauty influencers that do this all the time. Like a ton. When they're shorter pieces, sometimes you can like get all the way down the rod so that you don't have to worry about doing that little move, but that's the move that you have to master. That's the one that's going to make the difference. Let's grab this piece. I just kind of like feel it until I can't, if I can't put my hands on it for like more than a couple of seconds, then I know it's set. What else do I have here? Looks like I have to do. I still can't believe I'm doing this. And what's even funnier is that I have a hunch this is going to be one of those videos that does really, really well for me, which is so weird to me. It's so weird. But I understand it. I understand. You want your hair to look good. I get it. I remember watching videos to learn how to do this myself, actually, and my stylist. Okay, so then what I would do is I actually probably won't do anything else for about maybe like 5 or 10 minutes. So I'm gonna let these set because they're still like, if you felt my hair, it's still really warm. Like even on this side, it's still warm. So the curls are still setting. Now, if you want it super loose and super beachy, now would be the time to rake your fingers through it and kind of make it look like you want. In my case, I like to let it set until it's cool. And then, okay, I mean, it's close, so I'm just gonna kind of start taking my fingers through. And I just take my fingers through like this, right? And then zhuzh it up a little bit. And then I just take my hairspray. I am using the Matrix Vavoom freezing spray. That is what I'm using to set it. And all I do is go like that. And then on this side, like that. And again, it's a little bit with the zhuzhing. Sassy too. That's my hair. It will fall out a little bit naturally over the next hour or so, so it's not quite so whoomph. But you know, the 90s hair is kind of in, so you could rock it. That is my tutorial. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you think in the comments below. And subscribe and follow for more tips.